Concrete building blocks weigh 28 pounds each. Using B for the number of concrete blocks and W for the weight, write two equations that relate the two variables. One equation should begin with W equals, and the other should begin with B equals. Use W as your variable. So let's think about this problem. Here's a concrete block, and one concrete block weighs 28 pounds. So if I know the total weight and I divide it by 28 pounds, it will give me the number of blocks. And that's what we're trying to do today. So we're trying to figure out B equals, and I don't know what B equals, but I know that if I take W and I divide it by 28, it will give me the number of blocks. There's another way that we can write this also, which is to say that B equals 1/28 W. So that's another way to write this equation. Either of these are correct. So when we think about some of the possible wrong answers, if you chose B equals 1W, you're basically saying that the number of blocks is equivalent to the weight, or the weight is equivalent to the number of blocks. Now, that would be true if the building blocks weighed 1 pound each. However, we know that the building blocks weigh 28 pounds each. So if you chose this answer, you forgot to take into account the fact that the blocks weigh 28 pounds each. So that means that we can't just multiply the number of blocks by 1 or the weight by 1 to get the number of blocks. Neither of those would be correct relationships because they ignore the fact that each block weighs 28 pounds and that we needed to have that built into the equation somewhere.